Let's go to LUCKENBACH, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boy. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Well, the year is 1977, right in the midst of the outlaw country movement, and Waylon Jennings releases LUCKENBACH, Texas, a song about getting back to the basics. And the song was #1 in the country charts for about 6 weeks, and actually made it to number 25 on the pop charts. So it was a big crossover hit for Waylon back then. Here's on the 3-chord country section of my website. Here's LUCKENBACH, Texas. Well, not on the 3-chord country section of the website. You know, and this just speaks so much to being very careful when you look up guitar chords online. Because there are a lot of guys out there, a lot of people out there posting chords that aren't necessarily correct. And, you know, in this case, I went online and had a quick look, and saw that most posts were 3 chords for LUCKENBACH, Texas. That is not the case. And so my goal here is to have you play these songs for fun and enjoyment, but also play them reasonably correctly, not just versions that are easy but not correct. So this is still relatively easy, but some correct chords for you. And here are the ones you're going to need for this song. You're going to need a G major. You're going to need D7. You're going to need C major. You're going to need A minor. You're going to need G7. And you're going to need an A7 in there quickly. So by my count, that's 6 chords rather than 3. This song begins with kind of a little bridge intro part, a chorded spoken part, and it goes like this. Only 2 things in life that make it worth living is guitars that tune good and firm feeling women. I don't need my name on the marquee lights. I got my song and I got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to, so just to go over that intro again, we've got a G, D7, G, basically it's all G, D7, and C in the intro. And then there's that little connecting rundown, and so I think that's a neat thing to put that in, and it's easy to do. So this version of the connecting rundown is just C, B, A, G. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Chorus. Let's go to LUCKENBACH, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boy. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams' pain songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain, out in LUCKENBACH, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. So there's the chorus, and then finally a verse comes along after the bridge intro and the chorus. We finally get a verse. So baby, let's sell your diamond rings, buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This coat and tie is choking me, and in your high society you cry all day. Well, we've been so busy keeping up with the Joneses, 4-car garage and we're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to LUCKENBACH, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between Hank Williams Payne songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain, out in Luckenbach, Texas, ain't nobody feeling no pain. Well, that should be all you need. I tried to put most of the chords up on the screen there for you. The only other thing with this one is to get that feel for it. Now, it's a funny thing, again, watching videos of Waylon performing this song. A couple of times he performs it in the key of A, but he recorded it in the key of G. It's a little more comfortable to play in the key of G, I think, for most players, and that sure is a lot easier in the key of G. So have fun with this. Hey, back to the basics of love and firm-feeling women. Did I say that? Luckenbach, Texas. See you next time on FreeGuitarMentor.com.